Well, hello there, stranger. Welcome to another week at the ONFL. That stands for our NBA Fantasy League, by the way. New week, new problems. But first, let's start off on another good note with some god-awful injuries, some horrible, absolutely, potentially career-ending stuff here. Just tragic stuff. Yeah, this segment's going to be pretty short until near the trade deadline because there's also no significant league transactions. So yeah, moving on to the league matchups. I wonder why I even try sometimes. At one point, I was down 8-1 in this matchup, climbed all the way back up just to lose by 0.001% in the field goal category. Honestly, it's stuff like this that makes me want to quit. It's stuff like this that makes me want to just say, you know what? Is life itself even worth it? But I carry on, I press on, knowing that hopefully, at the end of all this BS, there is something waiting for me on the other side. Something worth living for. Yeah, safe to say, I honestly would have been happier with the 8-1 loss had it, because then I wouldn't have to go through the pain of losing by 0.001% of. How does the math even add up to that? That's just genius. Genius on Yahoo Fantasy's part for just cucking me so hard. I'm not accepting this as a loss. I'm still 0-0-2 with just 2 ties. No, this doesn't count. Well, despite 2 key injuries to TJ Warren and Karl Anthony Towns, Jacob's team beat out Jay's team 5-4. It was a close one. In some categories, like 3-pointers made, turnovers, it was pretty damn close. But overall, I feel like Jacob, despite the fact that he lost those 2 key players, still had an overall advantage. I don't know, maybe it's just because Harden's just playing like he's not playing badly, so to speak. It's just that he's playing, well, like he doesn't want to be in Houston. Can you really blame the guy? Well, maybe you can for his whatever. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but yeah. Overall, close matchup, but Hat got the win. Still, Jay moves up in the standings regardless. I feel bad for Saphir's team. I don't want to say that out of disrespect. I genuinely feel like he's being wronged here. The amount of injuries this man's team has had to deal with is just startling. Danilo Gallinari and John Morant going down? Those aren't some scrubs. Those are supposed to be key contributors, and to lose those guys for an extended period of time, it just... The world is it's a cruel place. I was going to say it's a cool place, that too, but it's also a very cruel and heartless place. But anyways, Akwazy got the win. Honestly, he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well, despite the fact that his team is auto-drafted. Maybe it will live up to the hype. I'm not sure. Jimmy Butler didn't play that much this week due to injury, and when he was actually out there, he didn't do much. But overall, everyone else on the team, Jaylen Brown's going off. De'Aaron Fox also got a bunch of steals. So, yeah, good week for Akwazy. Okay, all right, I'll admit it. I jinxed this matchup. Brampton Bastrds, Imaad's team, was leading Ray's team by 6-3, and I said, okay, well, here's a funny Russell Westbrook meme. Send it to him when you beat him. And he called it. He said, damn it, you just jinxed me. I've just lost this matchup. And I said, no problem. Russell Westbrook, triple-double man, will get you the win. And yeah, then this happened. So, Imaad, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, man. Please don't kill me when the next time we match up. I'm sorry. Please. Again, close in defensive stats, but Imaad, I've got to ask, God damn, that free throw percentage, man. You got to get that checked out. I think this is the second week in a row it's been below 70%. What the... You got kindergartners shooting your free throws or something? Hey, man, I'm just trying to say it ain't all my fault that he lost this matchup. Ah, yes. The man, the myth, the legend. You could say this is the battle of the ages. This might have been the featured matchup, actually. The father of Ray going up against the man who has yet to touch this game. I don't know how he does it. One of these days I'm going to have to get Brian on here and ask him, how do you do it? What's your secret? Because he is somehow a 500 team, and he has yet to even touch the game. He has, at some point, with the injuries, been running with 1/3 of his team injured, and yet he still had decent success. Okay, I guess I'll have to say that, yeah, Markkanen's injured, and so is Aldridge, making that 2 power forwards that are key to most of this. They influence a decent amount of the stat categories. I'll give them that. I didn't give Markkanen or Aldridge enough credit before the draft, but now I'm seeing what they're doing, or what they were doing before they got injured, and I'm like, damn. As for the actual matchup, 3-pointers made, damn close. Turnovers, damn close. I feel like Brian had an edge in the defensive stats, though. Same thing with rebounding. So, I mean, yeah, he's carving out distinct advantages in certain matchups. I guess that's why he's winning. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him again how he's doing it because he hasn't looked at the game yet. I'm pretty damn sure. All right, guys, you may hate me for this. I don't care. My league, my rules. I'm saying that Ray's father versus Ray's Baes is going to be the featured matchup to look out for this third week. I know. Is it the second time that I've made Ray's Baes a featured team in the featured matchup? Yes, it is. But quite frankly, I don't care. This matchup will literally happen once in a blue moon. The father versus the son. Will the father drunkenly beat his son to the ground, forcing him out of the top 3 and taking that number 2 spot he has? Or will Ray upstand his father, finally, get that man some therapy, and be the winner? Be the better man. Did I just turn this featured matchup into a domestic dispute? Yes. Yes, I goddamn did. Hey, we got some transactions. No real trades. Well, real trades. I don't know what would be a real trade and a fake trade, so no trades, sorry. Just some adds and drops, the usual stuff. Before we end this segment off, I'd, of course, like to acknowledge our brickaholic of the week. Devonte Graham is a man who gets ecstasy, who gets turned on, you could say, by the sound of shots bricking, hitting the back of the rim, or even the backboard. This man does not discriminate. He will brick every single shot. He will shoot his teams out of games. He does not care. He is simply there for the pleasure of bricking the basketball. Devonte Graham needs our help, fellas. He is down real bad. How bad exactly? 7 for 32 from the field, 4 of 19 from 3-point. What? Wait, no, that's the white guys. Hang on, no, where is he? There he is. 5 for 20. Oh, fuck! In 3 games, he shot 5 for 28, 4 for 17 from 3. What? Guys, something has happened to Devonte Graham. But do not worry, we are sending the therapists to Devonte's location immediately. Devonte, my friend, you will get help. LaMelo Ball, I will not allow LaMelo Ball to take your starting spot, okay? Trust me, this cannot happen. This will not come to pass. And now, as always, we move on to the interviews. So, Akwazy, great to have you, man. Congratulations on the win against Saphir's team. You got a victory over him, 6-3, and you're now currently in second place for the league. I just wanted to ask, since you're pretty new to all this, what's your mindset? What are you thinking so far about the league?
I like it. It's pretty interesting. I'm not, I'm pretty new to this, and I'm pretty sure my team was, randomly assigned, so I guess I'm, kind of lucky that I'm in second place.
I guess that's fair. Yahoo did draft you a pretty good team. I mean, you're first in steals. You're leading the league currently in steals. De'Aaron Fox and Jaylen Brown, I believe those are the 2 guys that are really leading the charge. I think they got something like 16 steals this week, so that was pretty good. So you said earlier in the review process, you said that you were going to get 10th place in the league probably, but so far you're having a pretty good start. I mean, again, second in the league, so what do you have to say about that? Are you surprised, or did you expect this after you saw they had a chance maybe in the first matchup of the first week? What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, I'm actually surprised because the first week I lost. I'm pretty sure 4 to 5, and then in the second week I just went 6-3, and I'm suddenly in second place. And since I'm pretty new to this, I didn't expect to be so high up. And also someone was asking to trade with me, and I decided not to accept it because I was in such a high spot, so I didn't want to risk damaging my team or anything.
Yeah, honestly, it's the same thing with me, really. The first, I split the season up into 4 halves because it's 16, so 4 weeks for each half. The first 4 weeks, I don't even do any real moves. I maybe look at some players, but I don't actually move the team because I just want to see what they can do. So I guess I agree with what you did. I agree with you not taking that trade. And lastly, I guess to wrap things off, your next matchup is against Imaad Brampton Bastrds. He's probably going to be very pissed because I actually jinxed him by sending him a Russell Westbrook Instagram post. I thought it was pretty funny, and I told him that he should send it to Ray when he wins, but then he lost, so that's very unfortunate. Imaad, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah, but anyways, do you have anything to say to him? Because he's your next matchup. You can talk some crap if you want. I'm not going to stop you, but if you want to just be respectful, then by all means do what you want.
I'm a nice guy. I don't have anything against him. I just
Alright.
wish him best of luck.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
I mean, the best team win, I suppose.
That's fair. Well, I guess that's all the questions I've got. Thanks for joining me, Akwazy. And yeah, good luck next week. I'm pretty sure we might be facing off sooner or later. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the matchups, but until then, yeah, good luck. All right. Well, Jacob, congratulations. You are currently the 5th seed, and from what I've been told, you haven't looked since the draft. You haven't looked at your team at Yahoo Fantasies, and I just wanted to ask, this strategy you've got going on, how far do you think it's going to take you? You thinking you're going to the playoffs or maybe win the whole thing with it?
So, personally, I think it's like a learning curve. Back when we did the first draft, I kind of had to see what was going on. This strategy of mine, I think it's not going to take me into the playoffs, and it's not going to win me the whole thing, but it's going to get me pretty close. I'm thinking maybe third or fourth from fifth, which is pretty good. And I I do believe that everybody here knows a lot more than me, and there's a lot more understanding of this. So that's why I'm not ranking myself or saying that I'm gonna win. But with how things are going, that's why I'm saying like third or fourth.
All right, that's fair. Yeah. I guess since you haven't really looked and you're not too knowledgeable on the NBA, I was just wondering who do you think's going to be your best player on your team right now?
Um, that's a good question.
You can
Like
just take a wild
as
guess.
I've mentioned, yeah, I've mentioned a lot. I'm not very knowledgeable in basketball or any sport really. Uh, I really don't know who would be my best player, Miles.
Oh well, I mean, I guess that's a fair assessment then. I guess. I mean, honest, if I had to take a guess, I'd say probably Carl Anthony Towns. He'd probably be your best, but that's a really safe guess on my part. Uh, what else? Oh, actually, yeah, real quick bonus question. So you're not? Are you going to check now or eventually at one point, or are you just gonna leave it like unchecked? Or are you just gonna like see what leave it and see what happens?
um, I'll probably check back at the end of the week. See what's going on.
Okay.
Uh, just so I can see how things are going. Really.
So I know you're not gonna really do much checking and all that, but as per usual, as I do with everyone, I gotta ask: do you have any words for your opponent who is Quad Squad this week? Do you got anything to say?
Well, I wish them the best of luck. I I do hope that it's a competition and it's not boring. You know, and again, I wish them all the best, and I hope they do good.
All right. Well, thank you, Jacob, for stopping by, and best of luck to you.
Well, best of luck to everybody, Miles, and you take care as well.
You too. And yep, that's it for this week of fantasy basketball in our NBA Fantasy League. Tune in next week to see if I lose again by .01111.